Welcome back, folks, to Resident Evil 3 here on the heavybass channel. Last time, we went to the substation. After getting a battery, using that to power the lift, head down to the substation to find a fuse after we've fended off Nemesis and gotten one half of another item, which is a custom shotgun. This time, though, we are heading towards, well, more areas. We're going to need to use more of... are we going to be using... Yeah, I think I'm going to be using the rest of these ammunition boxes. And we're going to combine those into shotgun shells. In fact, everything else is going to be shotgun shells at this point, because, quite frankly, yes we do. Yes, indeed, we do. Okay, so... that wrench is going to be useful. I just realized that wrench will probably be useful somehow, and I'm just trying to remember how. But we are heading back uptown today. We're going back the way we came, and that wrench is going to be useful because we're going to pick up we're going to need something for that fire that's near back at the beginning of the game, where there was a fire that was blocking off streets. Well, that's because it is close to where we're heading. So we're going to make our journey back uptown today. Not uptown, but you get the basic gist of it. We're heading up back to, we're going to go back the way we came, past some certain areas, past a save point as well. Now this is a shitty bit because this is where the fuel starts. I go grenade rounds. Skip that. There we go. Picking those up. And we get back here. So, anything that is not related to what we have, I'm going to combine the grenade launchers there, and I'm probably going to not keep them, just realize what I can do. I'm just going to make sure it's safe. On the way back here, when we go through those, there were power cables in the car in the garage. Those power cables are needed for the tram. Then when I mentioned that, that's the last item we need to pick up. So we're not going to pick those up. Actually, yes, we are going to pick that up because yes, we are. All right. Never mind. We have the power cable. We have now 3 out of 4 items. The last one is something for the motor fuel or the motor oil. Either way, we have passed these limited thingies, and now we get more crows. Seriously, what is wrong with these guys? Crows everywhere? It's like an asshole thing to deal with here at some point. And there's bad storms here as well. Anyway, right through here in the most obvious non-3D way, we have a fire hose. We're going to use the wrench to get that off because we're going to need that fire hose. True, and we can now tell you to no longer need this wrench. Discard it. We have no need for this wrench unless you want to feel like a defensive weapon. But alas, it's not going to have a defensive weapon, and not going to have any of those things here for a while, but we've got that. So, here... These are not only these are terrain dangerous, but these, the ones that are now attacking us, are basically purple tinted. They are brain suckers. Yeah, these purple tinted ones. They're brain suckers. They give you the poison status. Avoid those. If we ever met easy them, they're very annoying because they're basically the same variant species, only less stupid. Anyway, avoid the zombies, which obviously have gathered up by the point because there's a lot of dead people in this section. Luckily, Brad's not here with us, otherwise we would have wasted him not before Resident Evil remake, Resident Evil 2. So, use that for the water. Completely get rid of this lot. And we will then be heading up the way we are heading. We can now go back from here, so we can progress further, which is cool. I think it's cool because at this point we're in a new area basically. Nothing happens in this section. All we have is blue herbs. Indeed, all we have are blue herbs. We're not going to need these. We're going to go back to the save room that's back there and basically get that sorted. And put them away because we're probably going to need those for health. You're going to want to need these for health. If you are new to the game, you're going to have as many. You want to get some herb combinations. A lot of herb combinations. And ammunition. A lot of ammunition as well. So, get those, and then we're going to put the power cable here, so now we at least have 3 things in the thing. So we got the oil, motor, so a reminder, we have the motor oil, the fuse, and the power cables. I don't know why I went back in there, but I think I made a mistake. Or did I pick up something? I don't know. Maybe I went to pick up the motor oil, so I can head to the thing. Yeah, might have been the motor oil, I just realized. Good thinking. No, grenade. Probably going to need that because there are certain enemies and they suck. Indeed we do. We need to head, but we're going to head up to where the office is. So the office is through here, which is why we needed the fire hose. The fire hose is what we needed to get through there. I really need to poop out. Do anyway. Oh, that's what you get when you have pizza. Anyway, through this door here we have a new area. This office will be coming up. And right there is a brand new item. A regular looking crank. Thank goodness for new cranks. Anyway, these are actually brain. These are brain suckers. And there's 2 of them here. They look weird, but then you shouldn't have to treat. Anyway, through here, so we got like 5 rounds of 7, 14, 21, 20. Yeah, we got like 5 rounds of ammunition. And through here, we get an event.
Wait!
What did you do?
I had no choice. He was about to turn into a zombie. It would have been a threat, so I eliminated it.
But he was still conscious, wasn't he?
He was as good as dead. And it took fewer bullets to kill him now than it would have if he had transformed.
Well, aren't you an interesting character? Had a feeling there's something wrong with you, Nikolai. I reckon there is. Here in the closet we have a first aid spray. We get ink ribbons, just in case, just for the sheer shits and giggles of it. Now don't do anything here yet. Just basically go for the password. The problem is though, the password is randomized. So it's about what, 3? This is basically an umbrella office, so we can't do anything here. But we'll need something to do when we get back. But at least we got the crank. That crank is going to be used when back and coming back. There's a certain area that we need to go. That will get us some very useful things. Very useful things. So that's about that. So yeah, we're gonna wait next part and actually sort that out because I know it's gonna be more interesting. But that event stays there. You have to do the office, which then allows us to do the things. So back to the save point because we're gonna go ahead and make our save and our stand. Anyway, don't use first aid spray. They're terrible. Always use that one. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and save here. And that's the end of the part. Next time on Resident Evil 3, we're going to go back to the office, see what they're doing in the office. And I need a drink because I'm bloody thirsty. I'll see you next time, folks. Bye for now.